In the air to right, and he did it again!
Welcome back to the Lefty Stew broadcast. We have, that's it, the club of the week. And as you can see, we are here in a gold level 4 team slapstick. So as we go into any club, we want to figure out just exactly who this club is and maybe give a little bit of insight on trying to possibly give some tips, unwarranted, unsolicited tips. No one's asking for this. I just kind of do it because I want to. Um, so let's get into it, right? So the first thing we look at, again, as we see, Slapstix is goal level 4. And have fun, be active in the club league games as well. You're not expected to win, just play. So that is better than the last 2 clubs that we were in. Stating the obvious here is that they at least updated that. So they have a message. It's not a serious club, just trying to go out there, but be active. Okay. So that's the main message. Play the club league games, just get out there and play. That's the same message that most of us play, that most of us want is to play. But, the top clubs I say the top 50 clubs, have an expectation of winning, maybe even top 25. I don't know. But you got to at least play. So, and be active. Rightio. Let's go check out the ranking real quick. So currently they're ranked at 345. So that's not too shabby at 345. That means they're a few steps away if they keep on knocking on the door. I've seen them quite a bit throughout this process. And, as of right now, hey, it's been a pretty decent week. So let's go check out their club league. So it says play the club league games. Hey, look at that guy up there. So we have a lot of 4s, 4-0s. That's good. Lenny missed the game, but 3-3 nonetheless. He's been an hour left. Okay, we're getting in the senior members with only 2. It's not good news. All right. 4-0s. It's not good. All right. 1 user left. All right. So here's the big news. Okay. So let's say 5 people here not playing at all. We're not counting obviously the new person. He's not active enough. Not able. So it's about 10 people in the club that have not played at all. All right. So that is not good. So that's 20% right there. 10 times 50 games possible that you could be missing out on. Right. So even if you go 50% on that, so it's possible 25 more wins, in the goal levels, if you're getting over 100, you could move up potentially to that platinum a lot easier. So that's missing out on quite a bit for a club that's active. All right, so let's go to the members, see where they're at. Uh-oh, big red flag here. Big red flag. 25690 is the so-called leader, inactive at 3,068 trophies. But this is a 4-week running total, as you guys may know. And then 0 donations. And you can look at their weekly donations, only 5,966. Not a lot of donations. Josh here, Hermelio, yeah, Dusty, Clint. So at least the co-leaders are active. Josh is 19, Emilio's 17, so he's probably missed a few games. Same thing with Dusty, missing a few games. Clint is at 14, so he's probably relatively new, but he's not even donating. Not good for a co-leader. All right, so let's look at the senior members. How many do they have? 18, 19, 18. By the way, they should be at 19 right now, or 14. So some of the senior members, 17, 15, 19, 19, 11 missed games. Okay. Jason, again, no donations, but he's playing. 14. Okay, that's good. 8 missed game there. All right, it's new senior member. All right, Pedro, senior member, not playing at all. This one again, 01513. No donations. Waleed. Okay, 14. A lot of the senior members are doing their thing. They're playing, so that's good. Most of the senior members are at least somewhat active. Not all are donating. That's a good sign for any kind of decent, sustainable club is co-leaders, senior members are playing. That makes it really easy. Again, having the leader not active, not great. It's telling you something else about the club. We'll get to that in a minute. But like I said, there's a lot of lower numbers here, but you don't see that many 0 0 0s. So there's 4 at the bottom, right? You could take care of these guys super fast, just kind of boot them out. Remember, there's only 10 this week that are not playing at all. So that's doable, right? This club is on the verge, right? They're on the verge of possibly now. Here is the biggest red flag of any club that wants to move up, right? That wants to move up is having an inactive leader, right? Having an inactive leader completely kind of boosts does not boost morale, right? Rather, it asks the members, like, why are we going to play for a club that even the leader doesn't even play, right? You got the co-leaders doing their thing, and there's several of them, so that's good. They can, and I don't know what they do there, but again, it's a really tough thing to have a big zeros at the top of your leaderboard. All right, so let's take a look as well as the recent chats. Um, so this is me talking. This group doesn't talk much. Convo is coming in waves. That's 42 hours ago, 81 hours. So again, if you have a decent chat, it washes away old chats, right? So we have the latest one 158 hours ago. What is that? 2 weeks? No, that's not correct. That's about 7 days, a week ago. So this is a week, right? 158 hours. It's not a lot of conversation. You got to be active. Games are okay. That's just answering my question. All right. So how do you get so many shards spending money, or is there a secret? So again, none of the leaders ask them to get max shards, buy every player in the market. Those you have 13. That's not really answering the question. There we go. In the shop, daily deals. So he's not wrong, but not specific. And again, man, it's not really a big communication as well. So now I have been in this club, this whole week, like any club I've been into, and I can't question the communication in general because I just don't know, right? I just don't know. Okay. Um, a lot of clubs have like Discord or WhatsApp, and they'll invite you when you join in. At least the top tier clubs do. So this club is at 50-50. One of the recommendations I would do for any club is if you miss 2 games and you have 0 donations in this kind of club here, I would just boot them. I wouldn't boot all 10, right? Boot about 5 people. You want the ability to have new people to join your club, right? Throughout the week. New players are playing. It's an open club, right? The minimum requirement trophies is 0. So you're letting anybody in the door. So when you're playing a game with someone without a club at these lower levels, the idea is you can invite someone into your club. But if you have 50 people and you have 10 inactives, it really makes it hard to get any new people in, right? So making a little bit of room to, like, say you're viable, you're growing, don't like destroy the whole cupboard, right? Don't like make the cupboard bare by knocking out too many people. That makes it a little bit less appealing, right? You want to make sure the idea, the psychology. Oh, there's one left, one spot left, right? So try to make a couple spots or one to at least let people come in, and throw people out as they go. Because not everyone's going to be active in these clubs, and as your sign says, it's not really you're not expected to win. So another persuasive psychology is when you have negatives in your greeting, right? It puts out a negative message, right? You're not. That's what people read, right? You're not expected. So that's like I'm not expected to do anything. That's kind of the subconscious psychology when you have that. Have fun, great. Be active, great. The as well, it's really passive. This whole sign is kind of passive, right? It's not really in your face, not direct. It's very a passive approach to kind of saying hello. All right. But again, like I came in, the co-leaders, I should say, greeted me after I messaged it, right? No one said, hey, welcome, not number guy, right? A lot of good clubs, when you jump in their club, they're going to say hello to you first, right? They're going to know who you are, right? Kind of like a Walmart greeter, right? This club doesn't really say much at all. They say conversation comes in waves, which means, they're probably at low tide most of the time. Okay. So there's the club of the week, guys. Slapstix. Go level 4 if you're looking for a new club. Right now they're full, but hopefully they'll find some spots here. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching another Lefties 2 broadcast. See you next time.